From the country that brought you ninja comes a new show. Okay, he's not really ninja. But anyways, he's kind of cool when he talks to people, and hey, can't tell you he has a beaver too?
You can't forget about me, bro. Check out Tubecaast, oh yeah. Haha.
Hey guys, Tazwhole here. Welcome to Tazwhole Tubecaast. You know what? Yes, I'm talking to my friend all the way. London was calling me. Yes, okay. I'm talking to my friend Eddie. She does cosplay. How you doing?
Hi.
Yes, and I have to say, I love that wall because you got so many. Oh my gosh, that wall. I'm just looking at my wall and I'm like, I need some more stuff. Yeah, I need some more stuff. Yeah, you know what? Lovely seeing how I heat my house. You know, the whole furnace in the background, but I'm like, yeah, I really gotta get more. Say this. Yeah, so pretty much like, obviously the thing that you do cosplay. So how long, like, so. What are some of the things that you've cosplayed as?
I do a lot of Harley Quinn. I've done a Killer Frost, Black Canary.
I've
mainly.
seen it. It was awesome. I saw that.
Oh yeah,
that's one of my favorites. I saw that. I'm like, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, I do a lot of like Riverdale as well, like closet cosplays because they're quite easy. And
yeah. So like, what got you into it in the first place?
Well, I've always loved like costumes and stuff when I was a kid. But like my family were always doing like competitions and trying to get the best costume and everything. So I've always loved costumes. But I only started liking superheroes and stuff like that when I saw Suicide Squad, and I just loved Harley. She was hilarious. And then since then, I followed a few cosplayers, and they just kind of inspired me to actually just do it. And then, so yeah, I went to my first Comic-Con dressed as Killer Frost.
That is cool. That is cool. Now, I'm gonna say that. So just so my audience knows, where are you coming from? Just hate sake, so they know I'm talking to someone halfway across the world. So they're like, this is not in the backyard, yo! And I'm like, oh, no. So where are you coming from?
I'm from England in the UK.
Nice. Yes. Sorry, London, you know, they called and they said, yeah, we're just gonna, sorry, we actually got the call from London. Sorry, got from England. But anyways, it is close enough. But anyways, so I'll have to say, so what would be the hardest part, like when it comes down to getting ready to everything? Like, I'm gonna say, what's the hardest part to cosplay for you that you've had? That the hardest things that was hard for you, that you know, that you've slowly got better at, and slowly mastered it. But what is one of the hardest things?
Well, apart from money, because it's flipping expensive.
Oh, yes it is, trust me. Just like guys, and you and your streaming, trust me, you guys know it's expensive. My wallet's crying. But yes, besides that.
Well, I like trying to source all the different bits from all over the internet. I find I struggle with that, especially coming from the UK, like a lot of cosplayers from like USA and stuff like that. And it's just like shipping and stuff, like small things like shipping, and then import is just like I can't afford that. And yeah, so trying to find alternatives in the UK is quite difficult. And then sewing. I did textiles, and I always loved fashion and sewing and all of that, but I get so frustrated with it. It's one of those things you just have to keep going. But I always end up getting the glue gun out. And the glue gun comes out.
Yeah, the glue gun comes out. It's like, it's no man's land. You know what? I'd be like, yo, honey, I'm getting the glue gun. You know what that means? Yes, I know. You're going to go to your room and then make a costume. Fucking right I am. I'll say, yeah, I find that, but like when it comes to your thrift stores, I'm saying, like, I haven't been in the US, so guys in the US, guys, don't kill me in the comments, but I'll say this, guys. I know for a lot more classic, if you're going more 80s or more 70s, I find sometimes, like, I see it. I'm not sure if it's true. Tell me if it's true or not. Like, if you go to thrift stores in, like, England, find something more retro, than if you actually like if you're looking like Southern California or whatnot.
I don't
thrift
know.
store.
I really want to go to like an American thrift store because they're huge. They're like the size of a supermarket, and ours are like a tiny little room.
Oh yeah.
Like in my local town.
Little markets where it's like it's there. That's it. It's like, yes, you only got 2 seconds. Yes, you have nothing more. Sorry. And then when you go to the States, it's like, hey, you know what, guys? Come on. We got more in the back. We just got more in the back. You know what, guys? We got more in the back. You know, just look at the way. We got more in the back. You know.
Like, I watch thrift hauls because it's just fascinating.
I think
We've got, in my local town, we've probably got about 15 charity shops. That's what we call them. But they're so tiny. They're like the size of my living room.
Wow.
And there's just like one changing room and that's it.
Wow, that has to be a pain in the ass for you. Trust me, it has to be a pain in the ass, even being female, because you know what? I know if I understand girls, like, my girlfriend, we're avid moviegoers, but we're like, lineups, going to the washroom. If I have to go to the washroom, I'm in, I'm out, I'm good. You know, it's like, honey, you gotta go to the washroom. She's out there with a lineup and shit like that, so I can just imagine. But, I was just gonna say, like, what is your favorite, out of all the cosplays you've done, what is your favorite one?
I'll go with my bride Harley, I think. Because that was just like, I literally did it in a week. So I went charity shopping to look for some inspiration, and I just saw this wedding dress, and I was like, how do I buy a wedding dress? Because it was £20. I'm not sure what that is in dollars.
Oh,
I was just like, that's a bargain for a wedding dress. And I was like, I was looking for a Dr. Harley Quinzel kind of outfit, and I was like, nope, I want to be a bride. So I bought that and then literally just distressed it, spray painted it, all sorts in 1 week. And my hardest thing was the wig. I didn't have a wig, and I was looking on the internet, and they're so expensive, Harley wigs that are actually like good quality ones.
Yeah.
Well, I just bought like a white lace front wig, and I did it myself with Sharpies, and oh my god, it was the most frustrating thing I have ever done.
At least when it comes down to it, I find that some of the stuff that it's a little bit harder to do, but then if you finally do it, it's like, then you can turn around to people and be like, I made that work. I made that work.
But yeah, that was a frustrating week, but I was so happy at the end when it was all done, and I felt really good about it, and yeah, it got
Not
a good
brought to you by Sharpie. No, trust me, I'm still trying to knock down Monster's door and say, come on, I need a sponsorship, guys. I was gonna say, no, like, so for people at home, like, where are some of the places that they can see your work? Like,
I am mainly just on Instagram with my cosplay.
Okay, yes, guys. I'll definitely be posting. I'll be definitely posting her links in the description below. Do check it out. Trust me, it's awesome. But yeah, like I think I've seen like I came across. I'm not sure who, it wasn't you, but it was someone else. Like they were doing Black Canary, and I was in the UK. I'm like, wow, that's cool. They did the whole Black Canary thing. Oh, cool. There's a lot of people, like, even with Harley or whatnot, I find some of the, even though she's kind of, you know, colorful and really in your face and stuff, I find that some of the more simplistic stuff are a lot better than some of the more like, if someone was trying to cosplay Mad Hatter or Mr. Freeze, it's so complicated. But then with the simpler ones, I find that they work out a little bit better. Like, that's the difference between a Harley Quinn. Sorry guys if you're gonna kill me in the comments, but I'll say a Harley Quinn cosplay over Batman. It's like, because Batman, you know, all you had to sort out the armor and everything else and all the, you know, all the rubber and everything. But it's like, no, with Harley, it's you pretty much, you know, just go out, type in clothes and make it look really colorful and maybe get those fake tattoo arm bands, shit like that. It'll work, yeah!
anything red and black is Harley good to go.
Okay, now do you like? All right, now this is a really thing talking for the fans. I'll have to say this. This is for the diehards that love me. I'll say I love DC, and obviously clearly you do too, because I'm looking at all the damn things on their back wall. And anyways, but I'll say yeah. Do you like the Harley? I know there's Harley with the blonde hair and Suicide Squad Harley, or the Harley from the old like black and red.
Which one do I prefer?
Yeah, like which one for hair wise?
Hair, just hair.
Ah.
I don't know. I love them all. Like all versions of Harley, I just love. I do like the blonde because it's like a cool twist on the original. But yeah, I don't know.
I know. It's a hard question. Sorry, it was a cheap question because I swear to God, I do ask those. I am cheap, but I'll say this. Yes, trust me. Ask my girlfriend that. Anyways, no, I'm saying that the fact is that I asked that because there's a lot of Harley Quinn fans out there who's like, oh, what does she look? Oh. You know what? I know what when I have not come past one fan who is like, they'll tell me one or the other, but I'm not adding your name to the list now. But I'll say this, yeah, like at least you you're like about it, but yeah, it just happens. But I'll say this, it's a hard decision. It's kind of like when people were like, yo, what villain is your favorite Batman villain? I'm like, oh man, sorry. DC Comics and Batman, there's a lot of villains, so I'll have to say that I'm gonna get my list out, okay? My list out. So it's kind of really hard to put your thumb on it, you know, what's your favorite, so. But I'll have to say, just clearly, I know you guys are gonna kill me because you love Marvel, but I'll say this, guys. Those Marvelites out there, I know, yes, guys, and you in your Endgame and everything else, and on your awesome, yay, we're awesome, Iron Man, yeah. So I'll say, yeah, I like better, but okay, what do you like better, Marvel or DC?
Definitely DC. I do love Marvel, and I always loved X-Men. That was like the only thing I loved throughout my childhood. But now I've like gotten into DC more. I like Gotham. I like Gotham quite a lot. Okay. I refer to myself as a Gotham girl.
oh, yeah. Actually, that's the name of a really good, a really big organization when it comes down to like cosplay and stuff like that. They're called the Suicide Squad Girls or something like that. And they actually do cosplays and they actually get together in a group. That'd be a cool girl. Just like the comic. Just kidding, guys. But I'll say this. I'll have to say, like, so how long have you been doing all the cosplay altogether?
I started 2 years ago. About next week, I think. It was my first Comic-Con. So, yeah.
I have to say that's really awesome because my first Comic-Con, it's not gonna be happening until June, but I'll see you guys are gonna wait for it because I'll have photos all over my Instagram and you're not gonna like it. But anyways, I'll say, guys, come on, look me up on June, and yeah, there'll be some photos up there. I'm not gonna say who I'm cosplaying as, but I'll say yeah, you might see a thing or two. But I'll say, okay, for some of those new people that want to cosplay, what advice would you like to give them? Like when starting out, like to them, what would be beneficiary to them?
Like for me, it would just be to actually do it because I thought about it for absolutely ages, from like the time that I watched Suicide Squad all the way until the March, and I just kept like, oh, I could do that, oh, I could, but I just had to buy the stuff, do it, and just get on with it. And then
Don't worry,
I'm so indecisive. I just had to do it.
Yeah, I find there's some people like that's one thing I really like. I like that piece of advice because the fact is that's a really good piece of advice because, okay, guys, I'm talking to you guys out. Yes, you lovely guys in the watching this. I'll have to say it's definitely important. If there's something that you really want to do, if anything you want to do in life, like you gotta understand that obviously it's gonna be expensive. But sorry, I had to cough there for a minute. No, that wasn't the government just kicking me in the neck. But anyways, no, I'll say, you guys, you know what? It is expensive, but when it comes down to it, you're really passionate about it, and you guys want to do it. First biggest step is just doing it. Don't care what other people say, because there's a lot of people that they'll say you can't do it or you can't do it, because in this life or whatnot, you gotta understand that when you meet people that are into the same things that you are, and then slowly, then you meet more people and start networking too. But I'll say, just like how you said, like you talk to other people that do cosplay, or you've been getting tips from them, and or some, you've been asking what works for them, or but it's all about learning too, because I don't know everything, but I'll say, hell, you know what? I get to learn something new every day. That's why I have all these guests on my show. But I'll say this, get to learn something and do some research, because research does help. That's why when it came down, like you watching Suicide Squad and then you watching a bunch of other DC-esque things, and then you're like, hey, you know what? I'm really getting into this now.
Yeah.
But it's the research, you spent the time. So it doesn't happen all in one night. No, it doesn't. Trust me, if it did, it'd be awesome. I'll say, no, it doesn't. But guys, first step, sum it all up, the first step is just the biggest step to doing anything in life is actually taking the first step and just doing it. They find if you do it, then you have no regrets in the end of the day. At least then you could say you've done it.
Yeah, it was the same with making my cosplay page. I started the 14th of January, I think, this year, and I was thinking about it for ages. I was like, oh, should I? And now I've done it. I've done so many cosplays since. So in the past 2 years, I've probably done about 4 cosplays, and then since January, I've done at least 20. And I can now focus on it.
Yep, I was just gonna ask, so you have a Patreon?
No.
Oh, not yet, not yet. But really, look, I know when it comes down to design, photography, or also with cosplay and whatnot, I know that a lot of people have Patreons, but definitely I think that'd be something down the road for you to look in. Because you know what? It would help out it would help, even though it's not about this money and everything else. But I know that the donations that you get would go towards costumes or towards different things, so you can actually get what do people want to see next.
Yeah.
But I think
I'll definitely consider it.
Yeah. But anyways, I was gonna say thank you, Eddie, for being on the show.
It's alright. Thanks for having me.
Okay, well, you know what, guys? This is the worst time of the show. Yes, I gotta say goodbye. But yes, guys, you know what? Come on, leave me a like, because I like bacon. You like bacon. We all like bacon. Now, Peter, hey, get the hell off, because you know what? I love bacon, and you know what? I'm Canadian. Sense. And trust me, not me bacon in the morning. My girlfriend knows this stuff, so trust me. Don't even comment on that, because you know what? Sure, she's gonna fight me in the comments. She's gonna say, "Hey, you're not referring to begin with." And you know what? If you guys have a significant other, the sad thing is, most of the time. So I'll say this, guys. Come on, please leave me a comment, because come on, guys. That's how I learn stuff. What you guys want to see, and come on, girls like guys with good skills, and trust me, help me out. Yes, my girlfriend thinks I need some. Anyways, so I'll say this, guys. So please hit me in the notification bell so you stay up to date on all my videos. And by the way, guys, you know what? I'm getting to the two tips. And one thing is, I come out with 5 different tips you guys to learn your branding. So guys, look at those tips, and you know what? Stop by. Those are pretty cool too. So if you want to know something, hey, you know what? I'll actually look into it, and then I'll figure out some little tricks to it. Anyways, guys, so I'll see you guys next time, guys. See you guys! If you guys are looking for more tips or some new guests and see what content you're into, so check out Tazwhole. You can contact him at Tazwhole at Instagram, or Tazwhole at Twitter, or you can contact him at Discord at Tazwhole #4611. Peace out, guys!